This program is intended for immature audiences.
This is a journey into the Northern Union Vape Trip.
When we die, no need to cry, just revel in the times gone by. Oh, when we die, we go up so high, so free. Oh, when I die, oh, maybe I will realize how fast time flies. Oh, when I die, oh, maybe I will see. I'm gonna go write a million songs if that's the way to be. I'll run a class to beat them all and go down in history. I'll be the one to reach the stars, but only if you're with me tonight. 'Cause that'll be the life. I'm gonna go write a million songs if that's the way to be. I'll run a class to beat them all and go down in history. I'll be the one to reach the stars, but only if you're with me tonight. 'Cause that'll be the life. 'Cause that'll be the life. 'Cause that'll be the life.
I still don't know why that thing keeps popping up when I transferred it over. It's got a little jiggly fucking elf for Christmas. It keeps putting me fucking right off, does that? Welcome to the Northern Union Vape Show. We are back. It's a Sunday night and it's time for a little bit of chat. So we've got myself on, Benny Vapes. We've also got Josh, after making a return after a hiatus last week. We've also got Mr. Steve at Blaze of Vape 75, and we've got the one and only JP back for his little bit of a stint for a little bit for tonight. So yes, so if you are in chat, just have a look at the top and see if you're in live chat. If you're not in live chat and you're in twat chat, change it over and you'll keep up with everything we are doing. So I hope you're right. I forgot to put a picture up this when I put the thing up yesterday. It showed up yesterday and I put it up now. So it is who's sharing us. We'll be talking about who's sharing at the expo, who's giving each other a little bit of a cuddle. You know, I'm in with Graham, my little smoochy buddy. No, I'm not, but yeah.
Spooning.
Yeah, a little bit of spooning with him, a little bit of spoonage going on. So we're going to chat back up so I can see everybody. Hope you're all right in chat. I hope you're all right in chat out there. What we'll do is get Steve to run through chat right quick, if you would, please.
Right, quick. Right, we've got Advocate for Liberty. Good evening, sir. We've got Up Me Duck. We've got Mr. Benny Vapes. We've got Blazing Vapes. Sexy bastard. Daytime Frank. We've got Dion78. We've got Kev. Live Lounge Liquids. We've got LPC Vapes. Lucas. Lynn Smith. Mike Haynes. Mr. Intense. We've got Nikki Manal. Sam M. Tony. Laura. Trev Lyon. That's in participants. Who else we got? I think that's it. We said Mike Haynes, haven't we? I think that might be it at the moment.
Mick's just popped in.
Mickey Mick.
Mick Innes. I think that is it for now, I think.
So welcome, everybody.
Sorry.
Welcome, everybody, and all you ghosters out there. Welcome. If you feel like having a chat, jump in. You know, you can. You feel free.
Indeed.
More than welcome. So what we'll do is we'll quickly run through and see what our vape machines are. We will start with Josh.
Okay, so I'm gonna do my my little oh fuck, hang on.
Oh fuck you, little fuck.
Oh fuck. Right.
Oh fuck.
Come on.
How are you, bro?
Stupid Mac piece of shit. Hang on. Right, there you go. Right. Do a little focus thing so you can see. So I'm on my own 200 with the trilogy on top because the fat rabbit's doing my fucking head in. And inside that, I'm on 13 squid Sharon. Very, very
Sharon!
nice.
Dog shit on the carpet! Sharon!
I'm on the Lost Vape Thelema with the wrap they put around it missing because it was peeling off anyway, so I decided to peel it all off. With the Freemax Mesh Pro 2 sitting on top of there with some Fusions Double Jack.
Very nice.
That is me. I'll pass it on to Steve.
Thank you, sir. I've got my Thelema Quest with the Kremheld 2 top with some fresco fruits. Always forget it now. Mango, peach, and pineapple. And then I've got the Oxford Origin Mini with some Rochford Project lemon meringue inside. Meringue. That's me. Pass that on to JP.
Right, I am on the Aspire box, shiny bloody yellow.
Shiny.
In that, I have got some Dark Stars vanilla tobacco. As well as that, I'm on a clone with a clone in it, which is the billet box and the wicked borrowed bridge. In that, I've got the Rochford Project Most Curious Kettle.
Very nice.
I'll pass it over to Mr. Benny Vapes.
Thank you very much. I'm on the Solo with the Arbiter 2 on top. Solo? No, I'm not Solo. It's the Drag X Plus with the Solo on top. With fucking hell, I can't even get it. With the Arbiter 2 on top. Get it right. And inside that, I've got some Juice Works Rainbow Fizz. And that's from available over at Big D Vapes, Homeworth and Slowit. I'm also on the Solo with the Solo, and inside that I have got some RY Home made from concentrate from Chefs. So that is me. That is
Can I just say before we were talking off screen, we were talking about the Fat Rabbit, and you said I can't wick it properly.
Yes.
There's someone in chat that's having the same problem as me. A Up Me Duck is saying I'm with you on the Fat Rabbit. I liked it, but it's doing my head in. I wicked it loosely yesterday, so it was on the brink of leaking. Today it was fucking dry hitting on the same wick. It's horrible. It's nasty to wick.
Well, my video will be up soon, so you'll be able to see how I wick it. I've had no problems.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to, mate.
I've had no problems with dry hits at all.
The thing is, Benny, when you get your video out, the Solo will be out.
Oh, mate, honestly, yeah, true. It is true that. In fact, I got it when it first came out. Really, it was like the first week it came out, I bought it. And I just didn't have time to do it, and then never put theirs up. So I've got stuff to do this coming weeks. Like everybody keeps going on about, I really want that. I've had that since it came out. The musket. And I haven't put my review up for that either. Just being lazy. Just life gets in the way sometimes, doesn't it? So yes, it is. It can be a little bit finicky. I didn't find it. Like I say, I've re-wicked it, and Bill can't get Easter pieces. Bill,
Mike Haynes is saying it's okay. Cut it short just through the wells.
Yes, you don't fill the hole up. That's the tip. Thin it out.
But it's leaking. It's not dry hitting.
Yeah, it does. It dry. It comes back through. If you don't wick it enough, or if you over wick it, you get dry. If you under wick it, it leaks. It's one of them ones you've just got to get it right.
It's a pain in the fucking arse.
Yeah. There's a lot of people have done it.
Yeah, it's called
Mick said he's had no problem with it. Nah.
Sod off, Mick.
He says he is. I'm not. I think Mick did have a problem. Mick were leaking, and Bill couldn't get his to work, and now he can't get the fucking bottom off of it. He can't literally take it to pieces. It won't come. You know, he's twist it and pull it out. It won't come to pieces, so he's just put it up on the shelf. Said fuck it, leave the cunt. He didn't like it anyway. So. So we're on about the Fat Rabbit RTA.
Yes,
that's
Fat
what.
Rabbit. Yeah.
So
try the damn method. Yeah, I've tried. Literally, I've tried every. Well, obviously not tried every single wicking method, but I have tried the damn method. It just didn't work.
Yeah, the only thing you hadn't tried, CJ, is throw it in the bin.
Do you know something? What colour is it? I don't know if it depends what colour you've got, whether black. It's leaking. It could be that, you know.
Matte black, yeah.
See, I've got the gunmetal, so I wonder if it's just...
Yes, I've got,
do you know what else?
I've got the silver and I've never had any...
Yeah, do you know what else had the same problem? Do you know what else? The tank that had that same problem was the Geek Vape Zeus X.
Yeah.
It was just the matte black version that was causing the problems.
Yeah, so Exactly. So it could well be because, like I say, I've got the gunmetal. Steve has got the silver, and he hasn't had a problem with it. I don't know what other. What's yours? It me up. What's your? What's any? What's
Actually, my missus has got the gunmetal, and she hasn't had a problem either.
Yeah. So I wonder if it's the black.
Yeah, it could be something to do with the paint.
I've got the blue one, and I have the same issue what Bill's got. It's a twat to get it split. It's like you need to go to the gym beforehand to get it worked out.
Yeah, my duck saying matte black. So I wonder if it's a problem with the actual coating on it or something.
That's a shout.
I think the paint on some of them. Did you see Gaz did the live build? What's that other one they brought out? RDTA, the Hellheim or something.
Hellheim.
Well, when he was doing it, and right around the top, let me find a tank example. That was it. Right around the top there, all the paint was already rubbing off, and he literally got it out of the box.
Hip hop juice.
That was the black one.
Sam M saying I've got no problem with mine, other than it may leak if it's on its side, but the way let's try that again. But I do overwick it a tad to make sure it's fine.
Yeah, maybe so. Like I say, Pete saying he doesn't have a problem with his black. I don't know. I'm just saying, could it be a problem with the black ones that people are having issues with? You know, with the coloured ones.
Quite possibly.
That, like say, is it the coating's a little bit thicker? Is it they've got it in like Tim's saying, thicker than others. Some coatings are thicker. I don't know. So I don't know. Well, if you're going to Expo, Josh may come. That's a nice little segue, isn't it? Nice little segue into one of our main topics today.
Yeah. Well, they've got builders there. You can go along and it's about 10 quid.
Yeah. Well, I didn't make it to the Dispergo meet that was in Oxford, so God knows how I'm going to get out to Birmingham.
Yeah.
See, the problem with black, it's very hard to get a coating on, to get a solid, because black's a sod for showing defects. So it might add additional coating on it.
Maybe so. That could be the reason. It could very well be the reason. So like I say, as we know that the Expo is going to be on because COVID apparently finishes on the 23rd of March. Apparently,
apparently they're turning it into an endemic.
Yes, they're just saying it finishes.
Not a pandemic.
No.
Yeah.
So after the 23rd, that's it. It just finishes. That's it.
So basically, from what I gather, the COVID is turning it into the flu.
Yeah.
In March.
Yeah.
That's basically what they're saying.
Yeah, but I suppose because they say, even the flu, that kills about 20,000 people a year or something.
Yeah. Yeah. Something like that. Probably more actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's say that's what.
Graham Mabley saying on some batches, one of the wick channels are bigger than the other.
So that could be it. That could well be it. Oh, sorry to hear about that. Something. Hope you're all right.
Oh, that's
hope
not
you're
nice.
all right.
It's not nice.
No.
It's horrible.
No, I hope you're all right. It's sad when that happens. So I'm sorry to hear that. Right. So who is going to the Expo? Who's going to the Expo in the chat? Who's going to the Expo? Hands up. Who's going to the Expo?
I'm going because
it's
only 45 minutes up the road for me, so I'm going.
I'm going to try. If I am going to go, I'll probably fly, because I mean it's like a 4-hour journey for me.
I know, but you're still on a promise, though, aren't you?
I am, from Mr. Flat Cat Vape. Yeah. He said whenever I turn up, he's going to buy me a mech. So.
Well, hopefully there'll be some mechs there.
Probably won't. Yeah. No.
Hopefully you don't get there and it's all fucking juice.
Or pods. Juice pods.
Yeah.
Hey up my ducks, book tease hotel. Kev Wrexham, he's got a thumbs up. He's saying he's going. Trev Lyons is handing up. Expo A, what we're going?
Graham Mabley's getting married.
Oh, congratulations.
Congratulations, Graham Mabley.
You're doing it at the expo? Is that the 22nd? Is it?
May 22nd. Ooh.
Mick's flying in on the amateurism jet.
I'll hit you there for you then.
LPC, hopefully, he is going. Luke is hopefully going. I'm probably only going to go down for... So if you do want to see me, it'll be on a Saturday. I'm going down probably...
I'll go Friday then. Fuck it.
yeah. I'm going down the Friday as well, mate. That's the thing. I'm going down Friday, stopping over Friday night and coming home on the Saturday, 6 o'clock-ish. So...
I might go and stay on Steve's sofa.
He's moving.
Yeah, I'm moving on that day.
He's definitely moving. That address that he gave you, he no longer lives there. So budget. So which hotel is people stopping in? Because everybody's stopping in the Premier Inn, or are you stopping in the Ibis? I'm looking at the Ibis because I think Mick's stopping there. And
if I go, probably be the
Premier Inn.
Yeah, because that's quite. I think it's just only like literally walk out the door, walk across the car park, go across, and you're there in a few minutes.
Yeah, it's 2 seconds away.
I mean, it all depends what me and the missus are doing for our anniversary that day, because obviously my mum and dad only live 10 minutes away, so we might sort of stop there the night and then just go into the townhouse and to eat.
I up me duck. Yeah. If I took the ferry, and drove, so it's like 120 quid or something to take your car over, and then it's fuel as well. So I'm probably looking at about 60 quid.
How much for flights?
Fuel. I haven't looked into it. It couldn't be
because literally you would fly, it lands at there, go across the monorail, and you're off. Virtually.
Yeah. It's probably cheaper to fly, to be honest. Probably
quicker.
cheaper to fly.
Well,
quicker
saying that, by the time you got to the airport, waited, flown.
Yeah.
That's us.
Frank's saying 4 hours is easy. It's like half of our country is 4 hours from everywhere. They're like,
but I live on
America. That's just down the road.
I live on an island. It takes about an hour and a half to get from one side of the island to the other. So for me, 4 hours is a long drive.
So I'm looking forward to it. It'd be nice to meet everybody. And actually, like I said before, it's Texas is over 1,000 miles end to end. They do that all the time. So I'll be driving down Friday morning, going to the B2B, and then see everybody on the Saturday.
Yep.
So that's my idea, is just to see how it goes. Because like I say, when I've said this before, Herb, you all right, my friend? Last time I went, I didn't know anybody, and I was I felt a bit of a knob. I still feel a knob now, but I felt a bit of a knob then walking around with a selfie stick. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then obviously meeting everybody, it'll be good. Because like I say, I didn't know anybody.
If you go regularly, if you want to go regular, if you go to like the May one and the October one, you could get like a GoPro or something.
Why are you buying it?
Yeah.
Is that an offer? Is that an offer there, CJ?
John.
You all did that. You all did that. I could get a GoPro.
Well, if you look like ridiculous holding a selfie stick and stuff, you can just use a GoPro. I'm just trying to think of a coverall avenues.
I'm getting I'm going to get a like Mick's got a gimbal that spins itself. So that's what I'm. That's.
So
what I'm
watch out for Benny's video with the camera going.
Yeah. But spinning round. Okay, what am I doing?
Yeah. There's a warning on the bottom: do not watch this if you get travel sick.
Yeah.
Motion sickness. Yeah.
So that's what I'm planning on doing. I'm planning on getting a gimbal, because, like I said, I do find it hard. But it's not just that; it's turning it. The camera.
Yeah.
I have to stop the video, turn it round, stop it, and put it back on again. I'm like, so I'm hoping to get one that I can just flick around and fucking look at myself and then flick it back around again. So I am looking forward to it. But like I say, it's going to be nice to actually meet up with people like yourself, Steve, that I haven't met. But we talk on here all the time. I'm not met you in person. You know, and like I say, people in chat that are going, it'll be nice to actually catch up with them. Are you getting a T-shirt with your Blazing Vape on it?
I was thinking about. I was even going to do the cheesy thing of getting some cards printed.
I'm getting cards printed. Did me no good last time I went. I fucking give them out, and they were like, "Oh yeah, bin."
Yeah, but how many
You was
subscribers?
under 100 subs, you're over 1,000 now, so maybe.
I think I had about 10 when I went down.
It's a bit of a big deal now, so a bit different.
Do you know who I am? Is that what I'm saying? I know who I am. Do you know, right? I was actually thinking about getting a drone. Do you know one of these ones that follows you around?
Yeah.
You can get them that sort of, you can set them off going, can't you? And it'll actually follow you where you, like face recognition thing, and it moves around to where you are.
That'll be all right, because you go, where's Benny? You just look at the top. Oh, he's over there. I can see the drone.
Yeah, you can see the drone flying around. But I don't think that, because apparently you can't fly it over Birmingham because it's a flight path, innit?
Because
It's flying by the airport,
Yeah. So you can't fly them at Birmingham.
Yeah, but won't it be a bit weird, though, when you go for a piss, though, and people are feeling uncomfortable because there's a drone right behind them?
Yeah.
Fucking pervert.
Yeah. So yeah, that'll be me there. Wait, so if you do see it, Jim will fix it. If you do see me with a drone, duck, because I won't be able to fly that fucking thing. It'd have to be face recognition, because I have no way I'm going to be able to fly it.
Fuck ducking, I'm running.
Yeah. Get out, where you bastards? Get out, where? I can't fly. Yeah, I just think it'd be pretty cool having it sort of following you around, the face recognition one.
Cool.
But I'm guessing they'll be very, very expensive. I think is it the DJVI 29 whatever? That's like $3,000 that does it. I think Les had one. Les, you know, the late great Les Picking, he had one that did that. He never used it. He never ever used them.
I always thought, though, with drones, though, is the landing, but there's a lot of them where there's something called a controller that you just press it on it, or come back to.
Becky,
Graham.
yeah, you can have it so it goes away and it'll come back to the same spot, doesn't it? Yeah, duck. Did you ever see Skint's video of his drone that he bought? He bought a drone. He used to be up on his channel. I don't know if it still is, but he bought a drone. I think it was like 120 quid or something like that. First time he took it out, flew it round, test flight, brilliant pictures and all that. Took it out again, took it up. The fucker came down and went. And blew up into fucking pieces.
Well, I went to a wedding a few years ago, because it was in the summer, so that they had it outside. But the part of the package, he was having a drone, so it was supposed to be while the ceremony's going on. You've got this drone filming it from there, from the top. And they had to turn it off because he's sitting there, they're trying to speak, and all you hear is, sound like someone had got a lawnmower fucking going round. Take it down, right?
500 quid for the DJ Mini. That's DJ Mini 2. Lynn Smith saying, any donations are greatly received.
Yeah.
Do you know, right? I always think about these things. I'd never use it. I'd never ever use it, really. You know what I mean? You pay 500 quid out of it, use it once, think it's a novelty, and then just think, can't be arsed with it.
My mate's got a drone. He's used it 5 times.
Yeah,
it cost him like over $1,000. I was like, why?
See, what I'm going to do is I'm going to improvise on it. I don't need a drone. I'm going to get a kite, strap my phone to the kite. As long as it's windy, we're good to go.
Relying on the clouds then that people are vaping then.
Yeah. So if you can all blow clouds underneath my kite while I'm walking around,
the more high we'll get.
If you want to do it inside, you just have to say to the NEC, just turn the aircon up just a bit.
Yeah. Or I could get an helium balloon, couldn't I? I could tie it onto a balloon and just keep letting it up and dropping it back down. Do you know what I mean?
Well, you're going to need a big fucking balloon then to keep it up.
So that'll just get gas to follow you a bit behind like that.
Yeah, just hold it up, can't you? So yeah, that's what I'm going to. So there's a couple of options. If you want to see me walking around with blue with my camera strapped to it, or a kite, as long as it's windy, we'll be fine. We'll be good to go.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, Graham said to me, "I'll jump in my ass, snore, mate." I fucking snore. So whoever's going to be stopping in with me, next to me in the room, you will hear some loud snoring, because I snore like a pig. Proper snore.
No wonder your missus don't want to live with you.
But yeah. So that's the thing. Buy a weather balloon. Yeah, I could buy a weather. That's a good idea. Buy a weather balloon. Buy a weather balloon. So yeah. So hopefully it will go. It will be a lot of pods. I can guarantee it will be a lot of disposables. I'm guessing out of it, you will probably find that probably 75% will be disposables. There'll be a few rebuildables, the pod systems and things like that. But yeah. I'm guessing there'll be a lot of juice there.
Yeah, a lot of
normal.
pods, a lot of disposables, a lot of juice.
Yeah. I think it'll be that. But you'll go see.
It's just the way the market's been, isn't it?
I'm unsure. I don't think I'm going to be at the Premier. I think I might be at the Ibis budget because it's a little bit cheaper because I'm a tight ass Yorkshireman. It's about a 15-minute walk.
Yeah.
So I think I might be there. I might be there. So that's where I may be. I'm not sure. I've got to have a look. It depends who's got any rooms now because they're going up like, freaking going like mad, aren't they? I think there were about 7 rooms when I looked the other day. So I don't know if there'll be any left now.
Yeah.
So that's it. I hope to see you all there. Is there anything you're wanting to see while you're there, Steve? Other than my beautiful face?
Oh, beautiful, thanks. I don't know, just to see if there's anything new released, because sometimes you normally get at the expos, some company releasing something new first of all there, but I don't know. It's mainly just to meet everybody else really, and see what's what. But I just like going to them, and they're a good crack though. But because when you first walk in, you think, the room's not that big, but then you can spend the whole day and not go to half the stalls. But,
if they had a review of the area when I went last time, and I stood on the outskirts, stood on the fringes, looking over the wall like that, going, "Oh hello, bye." Oh look. Except from that fucking knob, fucking WKD, they'll fucking totally blanked me. Fucker. I said to him, because it's from Bradford. No, because I'll say out here, like, it's from Bradford. So I saw him. It's the one who does all the backflips and shit like that. So it was overweight things. So I thought, well, I work in Bradford quite a lot. So I thought, I know he works in a vape shop. So I just thought, which vape shop? Maybe I could go around and see him. Do you know what I mean? And have a chat with him sometime. So I'm like, okay. So I talked to Gaz. I talked to Puds and what is it? No, other ones who say Matty, and his compadre when they were together. I talked to them too, and they were sort of like in this little group at front. So I was talking to them, and then I saw him going past. I said, "Hey up, mate, do you just have a quick chat with him?" I went, "Yeah, in a minute." 10 minutes later, he's fucking off doing something. I thought, well, fuck you can't and all. Fucking who do you think you are? Fucking knob.
You got more of a conversation with Sam than you did with him.
Yeah. I thought, fucking hell, that would have been fucking cheeky of you. Do you know what I mean? I only wanted to say it. You're all right, mate. I'd work in... Yeah, Gaz flat cap, yeah. He had snow. Jump over, you belong with the others. Yeah, jump over. I can now go on the other side now. But yeah, I only wanted to say to him, look, I'm from, Leeds. I got up after quite a lot. Maybe we could have a chat sometime. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I didn't want to fucking know. Didn't want to know. Eight Ducks put down, he has paid 174 for 2 nights of Premier, but there isn't another expo at the same time as VaporX, so it shouldn't be as busy as previous times. No, there isn't. But if you go to look at parking, I went to have a look at parking, and it's not even listed on the. Cause if you go on, I thought because you book it early, it's £12 to do parking. So I thought, right, if I go on there, I can book it. You've got a 24-hour, you can book. So I thought maybe I can book. I'm going to have to book 2 days, maybe. Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And I went on, and the Vapor Expo is not listed. But it's listed on the list of expos. But for the parking, it's not listed. So I don't know.
Right.
Yeah.
So...
I want to be...
Yeah, Graham Abbott says, I will definitely not do that. Chris Waddle walks past every now and again, walks up and down. Don't ask for his autograph. He's probably thinking, I'll keep walking past this con, he's not asked me.
Yeah.
£12 it is at Expo. If you book early. If you book early, it's £12. So that's why I put it on.
Probably gets more expensive nearer the time, doesn't it? You know, the more you leave it, the more expensive.
I mean, where I've parked in the past when I've only gone for the day is I parked at the Birmingham International train station and just walked all the way through. It's about a 10-minute walk by the time you get all the way there and over and that. But yeah,
They might like that. Don't be saying anything like that. Might be a bit of water sports. They might accept that for an autograph. Just piss on me, fella. Just fucking do it.
yeah.
Mouth's here. But yeah, like I say, I don't know where anybody else is parking. I don't know what they're thinking about doing for parking, but you can't. Cloud Sugar, you all right, mate? I don't know what you.
Can you park at the airport?
I don't know, mate. I really don't. Last time I booked the. You get a shuttle bus. You park at the Expo and you can get on their shuttle bus and it takes you right to where you need to go.
Right.
You just jump off. And then
Like I said, when I go this time, I'll be parking at the train station and just walk through. It's like eight. Well, it was £8 last time, but it's probably gone up by now. But
it's probably 56 now.
yeah.
Fucking everything's gone up because of fucking what is it?
It's like that, what we did the one year is go and park at my mum and dad's, and they just drop it. It's like 10 minutes away, and they just drop us there, sort of thing.
Yeah, you could do that. It'd be
I'll do
cheap,
that.
wouldn't it?
And we shall see.
Well, Becky can't go this year. And Free Rider. Oh well, hopefully next year. There'll be next year. There's 2 this year. If you can't make it, there's next year.
The October one's normally the bigger and better one, anyway. So
Yeah. I just think it'd be good to get there this time, just because it's been like nearly 2 years.
yeah,
It's been nearly 2 years.
2.5 years since the last
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, all right, you can only right. It hasn't listed saying they've not listed it yet because you only can do pre-book 3 months in advance. You're saying put Export A and Cheats are saying it won't happen. It will because, like I say, March it finishes. Whatever you're saying, he's saying now we're on Plan B and it's finishing in March. So if it finishes in March, it's going to be on, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah. £18 if you don't get it the day before, it's worth it really. Always done the 3-day. Could have gone to Disneyland by now. Yeah.
Really could have done, yeah.
Yeah, £18. That's like say if you get £12 if you get it before. I went to October one last time. I only went down for a day. I went down, but I like to say, Kieran, you all right, mate?
Kieran?
Are you going, Kieran, by any chance? Are you going to the expo? Be nice to meet up with you.
Yeah, I think he said he was going. I can't remember.
Indeed.
Oh, it'd be nice to actually get to see you and actually meet you.
Yeah.
So that's the Expo talk. We'll see what happens in the future. Like I say, hopefully, and fingers crossed, it will definitely go ahead. It seems to be going ahead. Everything's opening back. There's loads of stuff opening, isn't it? We'll see what happens. So, another topic I want to cover is, I don't know if you've seen, I've just bringing this up, I did watch Ghostbusters Afterlife the other day. If you've not seen it, it's really good, really, really good. It's Ghostbusters Part 3. It's not a remake. If you did watch a remake of it, this is what I'm getting onto, is remakes. There's a load of remakes coming out. There is TV shows that are getting remaked, which one of them is Quantum Leap. So if you was a fan of Quantum Leap, which I was, I really enjoyed that, with Sam Beckett. That's getting remade. There's a couple of others. So if anybody's got, so I want to know, what would you like to have remade, and what wouldn't you like to have remade, and things that are coming out that are getting remaked that you think, why the fuck are you remaking them? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, I talked about one, didn't I, off screen, about Lord of the Rings is going to be remade as a series. I don't know where it's coming out or when. It's going to be Netflix or Amazon Prime, something like that. I think it's Amazon Prime that's got it. But I don't know. I see if they go in a completely different direction with it, because the Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit, they're big books. So I think if if they go a completely different direction with it, I think it'll be. I think
No,
it'll be
they
good.
probably had to explain more because if you see what was in the films and then the books, they've had to miss a load out to make the film. Because I think if they made each of the 3 films true to the book, I think each one would be about 9 hours fucking long.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, they would. It's live now, according to Mike Haynes, on Amazon Prime.
It's already out. Oh, it's already out. I didn't know it was already out.
Yeah, it's already out apparently.
Oh,
I
right,
didn't
right.
know. I didn't know. But if like I said, if they go in a completely different direction, then I think that would be cool. If not, if they try and do the same thing the films did, not so much.
Yeah, because I think they were supposed to be doing a spin-off of Game of Thrones, weren't they? But I don't know whether they're still making that.
No, the original remake, the original offshoot of Game of Thrones, they did a pilot episode and then fucked it off, and now they're doing another one.
It's beforehand, isn't it? The Games of Thrones.
Yes, the newer
Dragons.
one.
Yeah.
Yes, there was doing an offshoot of it, and now it's going to be a different one. Now there's going to be before everything started. It's about when they first had the dragons, apparently.
However, me personally, I think they should have remade the last season because I think that, to me, in my eyes, that seemed like it was a rush job.
I didn't watch Game of Thrones, but I heard the last series was utter wank, and it ruined all of the show.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't have any opinion of it. I didn't watch it, so
it was definitely It was definitely a rush job. It was definitely a mash together because they had not to work off. The books weren't even done, so they had nothing to work off. The guy who actually did it wrote them outright. The thing.
I think that's a struggle, isn't it? I mean, like going off a book material. So Marvel do a great job because there's so many comic books out there that you can draw inspiration from. But if you go from the books, if you run out of the books, why
continue it? Yeah. Why didn't you just wait? Yes.
Yeah.
Why didn't you wait till he wrote another book?
Yeah, wait until another book comes out, then release, then do the show.
Yeah, they could have done that. Graham Focus said they'll ruin Quantum Leap. They won't include any little black people as the backbone of the show. The black is versus white back in the day. They did do an episode that I did watch that. They did do a where the black people when it was apartheid where they couldn't go into white things. Would they do that now? Don't know.
I know that it won't work now, will it? Because you get it with the Black Lives Matter thing.
So yeah, I don't know. Don't know if they will do that. I think that, like I say, it won't be the same. I tell you what, I wouldn't mind seeing a redo of Knight Rider. Myself.
Yeah, but because some remakes from the 80s, like classic shows, they redid, didn't they? Magnum PI.
But that's not been too bad. I've gotten a copy.
MacGyver, and it's just I don't know. And then they did a TV series of Lethal Weapon, and that was a load of pants as well.
Yeah, I mean that was in my eyes great films, but
great films, but the series was just like.
Kieran saying if it happens, looking forward to New Space 1999. Yeah, I tell you what, I wouldn't mind seeing as well, other than Knight Rider, Buck Rogers. Biddy biddy, yeah, biddy. Yeah, hey Buck. I used to like that. As well. So yeah, I did like that. Don't know anybody else. Anybody else you fancy? A TV show that you've watched when you were a kid, maybe that you won't find, or when you caught back end of a series.
The A-Team, where they can fire thousands of rounds and no one actually gets shot, stuff like that.
Well, they did an A-Team. They did a film of it, didn't they? They did a remake of the film, but it was shit.
Yeah, I think they cast the wrong people for that.
Yes, yeah.
Nothing really pops out when I was a kid.
Not that long ago. So.
Yeah, well, not that long ago. Wasn't it? About a week.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Nothing really stands out. I mean, it was only the 90s was quite recent. I think you've got to wait for a remake. Genuinely, I do. You've got to wait a few decades before you remake something.
Well, Buck Rogers is 20 odd years ago, nearly 30 years ago. So I think they've waited long enough for that.
Buck Rogers, isn't it? No, the 70s.
80s, wasn't it?
Was it?
Minder. Well, they did do a Minder, didn't they? They did do a rerun of a remake of Minder. Stuart Dill saying. Lynn Smith saying air golf. Quolf. I'm guessing that's Airwolf.
Don't-
Yeah, never ever should they make a Back to the Future. Definitely not.
Nicky Maynard saying Lord of the Rings, Rings of Power starts on the 2nd of September on Prime. So it's not out yet, apparently.
Still, Lynn Smith still can't get Airfox right. Airwolf right. Oh dear. I tell you what. Do you remember? Was it Thunder in Paradise with Hulk Hogan,
Yeah.
where he had the boat? That was good.
yeah.
I used to like that. So that's what I quite liked. I quite like that one. So I wouldn't mind seeing a remake of that. Maybe someone a little bit different than Hulk Hogan. Maybe Rock could do it.
Maybe a remake
on
of
the same road again, aren't you?
What, with a wrestler?
With a wrestler.
Why not? Do you know? I didn't actually mind Hulk Hogan in that. So, do you know what I didn't? Hulk Hogan's not that bad, to be fair. He's not that bad as an actor. A bit wooden.
I don't like Dwayne Johnson.
Really? I don't
I
mind.
think he should have stayed a wrestler, to be honest. I don't find.
I think with wrestlers though, they get to a certain point in their career and their body just goes, "No, you're all right. I've had enough now."
Oh yeah, there's a lot of that. Yeah. You can't do that. You can't jump off the top ropes when you're like 60, can you? Really?
Well, Ric Flair. I mean, how old was he when he?
Woo!
A remake I have
He's
like
in his
it's
70s
not-
now.
A remake I have like it's not a TV show, it's a film. I have like the new Kong movies.
Know what movies?
Kong.
King
Oh,
Kong.
King Kong.
Kong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have like them. Skull Island was a bit, yeah. But the Kong versus it's Godzilla versus Kong, isn't it?
Yeah.
That was
I was waiting for Godzuki.
Godzuki.
Godzuki. Why have they ever brought Godzuki in it? I have no idea. It's a bit like Scrappy Doo, isn't it? Why bring Scrappy Doo in it? Well, no fucking need for it. Voice of Bottom of the Sea, says Trev Lyon. Yeah. Love Bug. Tim says he'd love to see a Love Bug, aka Herbie Move, as a continuation of the originals. To be fair, I didn't actually mind the remake of Herbie. They did one, I think it was in the 2000s. They did one.
Yeah. What's her name?
I don't know.
I can't think of her name. I'm gonna have to look it up because they'll end up doing me.
Yeah, I don't know her name either. But oh, cheat. Back to the Future is all-time favourite movie. Yeah, you couldn't redo that. You couldn't redo it. Do you know he want original person to play that?
Was that Eric Stoltz or something?
Yeah.
It's Lindsay Lohan.
That's it, Lindsay Lohan. Yeah, I didn't think that was too bad, that one.
So what do you think? Like movie-wise, what shouldn't have been remade? Like if you think of all the remakes that have come out, what do you think that shouldn't have been?
Ghostbusters with a female. It was all right, but it shouldn't have been remade as Ghostbusters. It shouldn't have even been Ghostbusters, should it? Do you know what I mean? It shouldn't have even been there as that. I think they overstretch it when they do Batman's 50 million times. Do you know what I mean?
Constantly bringing out new. It's just.
No, man, starting man when they did the Dark Knight type thing, it went from. It was like, say, the first two films that they did. That was all right. And then it started getting very comical. And then the Dark Knight series, it just went completely dark. I enjoyed that. But the one I've been after to completely redo is Sweeney Todd. Instead of being a bloody musical.
I like that.
That's all right.
I like that as a musical, to be fair.
I like Sweeney Todd. I must admit, I did like the movie. It was good. But for me, I think so Spider-Man. Yeah, so you had the first Spider-Man to come out were the Sam Raimi trilogy with Tobey Maguire. That was perfect. That was absolutely perfect. They didn't need to do another origin story with Andrew Garfield Spider-Man.
Yeah.
They didn't need to do it. So Marvel have gone somewhere different with Spider-Man this time. They didn't give him an origin story with Tom Holland, and that was perfect.
Russian bots are in. I nearly add him to a moderator then.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that.
Best old film about a car being chased by a truck. I think it's Jules. That is a Stephen King's film, isn't it? Grease. I don't know if Grease would work though, would it? Grease as a new film. I don't think it because
there's one film I can't remember who was the star in it. I think it was a 70s one called The Car.
All right.
I remember that there was like a this blacked out car that was like demonized and like possessed by the devil or whatever like that. That was quite a horror film. That was quite good.
Well, it's like they did Hills of Eyes, didn't they?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? They remade Hills of Eyes. The original one were all right. The second one was a bit more gory and it didn't have more of the suspense.
But I think that's the only trouble with me. Is like, I mean, you think when the original Friday the 13th came out, you never saw Jason.
No.
Other than that, and then by the time you got to Friday the 13th Part 8, he's just walking down the road all the time. You can see what it's just like. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cloud Chucker just said, my sister has just said Mary Poppins.
They've done a second Mary Poppins, haven't they? It was on at Christmas.
They've remade it, haven't they?
Yeah. Well, they've not remade it. They're just a continuation of the original one.
Oh, it's a continuation. I haven't seen it.
Yeah. It's like a second Mary Poppins 2.
Right. Okay.
So yeah, I just think that some films like need to be left alone. I wouldn't like to see Rambo redone.
No,
that's it couldn't be Rocky. They couldn't redo Rocky.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because it's Rocky, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Rambo's Rambo.
See, Hollywood loves to remake stuff. They absolutely love
they've run out of ideas. And
let's do this again. They run out of ideas and they just go, "Oh, here's I don't know, name a movie," and they remade it. But with certain films, they just won't touch because they know there'll be an absolute uproar if they did touch it.
I think the Fly was original because I think the original Fly was a black and white one. And it's just like some bloke obviously he's got a fake fly hand and a fly head going around. And obviously, then they made it in the 80s with Jeff Goldblum, and I think they made it.
I can't watch that. I really can't watch that second one, that new one. He started pulling his teeth out.
Oh, it's not when he's walking around and you can see his cock in a jar. Like
that. No, it's when he starts pulling his teeth. Oh, it makes me feel sick.
And his fingernails and.
Yeah. Taxi. Would you want to see? Taxi. Would you want it to see? Sound of Music. I don't know if you would. Do you want to have a remake of a Sound of Music? It probably wouldn't really translate now, would it? Because obviously it's about World War and that lot. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, Quadrophenia remake. I don't see same again. I don't think that'd be remake well because people really don't know what it's about. Do you know what I mean? It's Oh, cheats in a pack it in. I'm getting sick of watching Thing now. We've got Beverly Daniels in now.
The new Mary Poppins is crap. They should have left it alone. I tend to agree. That they should have left Mary Poppins. I mean, Disney are relentless with their remakes, like live action remakes. Like Beauty and the Beast.
Yes, they've done Beauty and the Beast. They've done Jungle Book, haven't they? They've done Jungle Book.
Yeah.
Aladdin, that's another one.
Mulan? Did they do Mulan?
Yeah.
But they're doing Mulan now, aren't they? They're doing it now, aren't they?
Are they?
I don't know if they've done it or they're doing it. Hey Up Me Duck saying they need a remake of Assassin's Creed. See, I didn't mind Assassin's Creed.
See, the thing is, it's a video game movie,
yeah, but they have a story behind them. Video games do have a story behind them.
They do.
Do you know what I mean? They've done what is it, haven't they? Resident Evil.
Yeah.
And there's a story behind Resident Evil. There's a backstory there. There is a future story there. It transfers all over a lot of things. But they've never done a proper fucking films. Do you know what I mean? They've just cherry-picked bits out of it to make a fucking film. Do you know what I mean?
They should do the whole. They should do it. So, but some things translate. They translate different between games and movies, or movies to games. They sort of. They don't.
Oh, no one. Robin Hood.
Robin Hood, yeah.
Robin Hood, that's been remade so many times.
Do you know, right? Best one is Robin Hood, Men in Tights.
Yeah.
In tights.
But Peter Pan as well. Peter Pan's been remade several times, like Hook and.
See, I liked Hook. I did like Hook.
Yeah.
And I liked the original. Did you see the one that they did the series about Peter Pan becoming Peter Pan?
Yeah.
Where the introduction of Hook and Peter Pan into it. Neverland, I think it was called. And that sort of gives you the backstory of Peter Pan and the backstory of Hook. That was good. It's a TV series. It was on Sky.
Aren't they supposed to be remaking Hellraiser? Did I hear?
See, would you want to see another Hellraiser?
I suppose the special effects could be a bit better nowadays, but even still, it's some of the old classics. You should just leave them alone.
Yeah, that's it.
See, now I'm a bit like Tony Laura saying Little House on Prairie. I always call it Shit House on Prairie. I didn't like that at all. The Waltons, I wasn't a big fan of Waltons.
No, John Boy. No.
I'm not a massive fan of fucking Black Beauty either. Or Heidi. That used to get on my tit ends when I used to watch it. Yeah.
I don't think they should remake what was it? Fresh Prince of Bel-Air either.
Yeah.
Yeah, you say it again, you couldn't, could you?
No.
Probably will try and do it, but
He probably would do with
would
his
try
son.
to do it.
He'd probably get his son to do it, wouldn't he?
yeah, probably.
Yeah, bring his son into it and let him do it because he seems to do all of them, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But
tries to copy his dad.
Yeah. So yeah, I just wondered what everybody's thinking. There's a lot of ones out there. They're going to spoil some of them. Some of them are going to be really, really good. Some of them are going to be shit. You know, you're not even going to watch them, are you? So, Young Frank, I wouldn't mind seeing a remake of Young Frankenstein. Frankenstein? With someone else doing it. Do you know what I mean?
Gene Wilder in that.
Gene Wilder, yeah. Some of them, it's like See No Evil, Hear No Evil. I wouldn't mind seeing a remake of that with some different, newer characters, newer ones doing it. Do you know what I mean? Because I used to laugh my balls.
Yeah, stir crazy.
Something I've learnt recently is Frankenstein wasn't the monster.
No.
Didn't know that.
No.
Didn't know that.
And then
I thought
Friday
Frankenstein was always
the 13th, the one going around killing everyone was not Jason, it was his mum.
Yeah, in the first one, yeah. Kevin saying Hellraiser's been taken as far as it can. It probably has, to be honest, but it probably has been taken as, you know what I mean? So, yeah, the pinheads. I know there were a few of them, but thingy, but yeah. I don't know. It is a bit like that, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is a bit like that with them. So, we are coming up to that time. We haven't got a lot of Chinese. Yeah, Frankenstein was the doctor. Yes, he was called Doctor. He was called
Dr. Frankenstein. Yes.
Frankenstein. Is it Frankenstein?
Did the monster ever have a name?
Monster.
Yeah.
It was called George.
Dave.
George.
Yeah.
Go on,
Dave to
Dave.
his friends. Dave to his friends. Yeah. If you knew him well, you could call him Dave. If you didn't, just called him Monster. Remake of Frank Spencer, you couldn't do that either. You couldn't do a remake of Frank Spencer. You couldn't do a remake of Frank Spencer at all. You probably couldn't get someone to be that.
The only one I thought of that years ago that possibly could have done it was Lee Evans.
Yeah, he probably could have done.
Maybe, but
yeah, maybe. I don't think he's because he's a Norman Wisdom. He could do all his Norman Wisdom films if he wanted to. Well, then remake of them fuckers. You could get him to do that.
Yeah.
Hellraiser Judgment, the last one was terrible. Do you know, right, that's another thing. When you come to a series of films, don't you just, like we've just been, it goes so long and then they turn shit.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So, like, you've got Hellraiser, I don't know how many films is there, that 10 of them or something. You know, does it get to a point where you've seen everything and you think, why are you doing it?
Oh,
It's like Fast and Furious 9. It's just like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then all the offshoots of them. Do you know what I mean? And you think, why? You just think you just took it too far now. They're all the same. I've only ever watched half of one of Fast and Furious. It's all just cars driving around. That's all it is to me.
Well, it's like the Harry Potter movies, like Philosopher's Stone and Chamber of Secrets, and that is awesome. But if you ask anyone what is their least favorite Harry Potter film, they'll probably say either the Order of the Phoenix or the Half-Blood Prince, because they're just boring and they're in between movies.
Yeah. Well, just to back up to the books on them wasn't cracking. To be fair, they were all right. I've read all the books. Well, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there's 10. There's 10. I just think after you've done 10 films, there's only so much you can see after 10 films, isn't there? You know, it's what's that one with the they've done is it Annabelle and all that lot, where it's the nun? Is it Conjuring? The Conjuring.
Yeah. The Conjuring. Yeah. They're supposed to be making a remake of Fraggle Rock.
They're making a remake of Fraggle Rock.
Yeah.
Catch cares away. Get it for another day. You're right there. Herb, CJ is the brains, the bronze, and the balls behind Vape. He is the man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, sits there all nice and quiet. Do you know what I
mean? Yeah.
With a baby face. He's got that baby face. He's a baby face assassin.
He's got a baby face, but he's really 57.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just had a good life and lots of good cream. Yeah.
Lots of good cream.
Yeah. Tim saying that one issue with at least his censorship, the really good old movies into modern day crap. Yeah, PC. There's a lot of things that isn't. Yeah. That wouldn't be PC.
Yeah, Blazing Saddles.
Yeah, but Blazing, you couldn't redo Blazing Saddle now, could you? Jeez, that is one film you couldn't remake. Yeah. It just wouldn't. It wouldn't wear, would it? You couldn't suddenly do a remake of that at all. You just won't get away.
Yeah, you're walking out. I've got a remake of Blazing. Get out. Oh, okay, fair enough.
Yeah, but just saying, Jim Henderson in here to create the magical Fraggle Rock, but his son's doing it now. Haven't they took it over?
I'm not sure.
Do you know? I think Elephant Man. Yeah. Elephant Man, you probably could. I don't know, because the Elephant Man, the original one, was quite good, because I thought it was done like in the 60s, but it was filmed in 80s, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was just done in black and white.
Yeah. I'd maybe like to see a remake of that, maybe. The right actor, right director.
Right, shall we get on with these?
Yep, we will go on with the Shinies. We'll see what we've got.
2 seconds.
Oh, play your bumper. Let me play my bumper.
There.
A blimber. Look, that dancing fucking thing's there. I don't know where it is.
Right, first up, this is the only one I think I can find in it. The Fat Rabbit Solo RTA. Nothing on the website or anything else like that. This is really enough. All the picture of it. So yeah, so they should be coming soon. Apparently, they're releasing quite a lot of tanks lately, aren't they? Oh, the hell, Vape.
They are, yeah, they are. They're definitely churning them out, aren't they?
So that could be interesting, but
I wonder if it'll be like, say, will it be 28 mil? Will it be a big one? Will it be a fat rabbit? Will it be a skinny rabbit? I don't know.
A skinny rabbit. So yeah,
a lot of airflow for a single coil, though, won't it?
It certainly will have.
Yeah, it depends on. Sorry, the size of the tank. It might be a little bit smaller compared to the other one. I don't know, but we shall see. Next up, it's got the Rinko Jelly Box SE. 500 mAh battery, which is not a lot, really, is it?
No.
The Rinko, I've got this thing about releasing designs for all these.
Yeah, I don't get why they want to do all them designs on them. They're not great, are they? They're not even great designs.
Just like me, small but powerful. Yeah.
Well, you can spot the odd one out, can't you? The bloody blue one compared to the others.
Yeah.
But that's alien. It's like, really? and wogs. I don't know. Because originally first saw it, I thought, is that a disposable or something? Because it looks like it, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah.
But, 500 mAh battery, Type C charging. Yeah. I don't think it's going to be something that I'm going to be rushing out and buying.
No, it looks cheap, doesn't it? It looks cheap.
Yeah.
It looks.
It just looks like the case there. And then they've just got this bit of cardboard and just shoved it down the pod.
Yeah, it doesn't look great.
Small size and big battery capacity. No, it's not. 500.
Yeah, 499.
What size coils are there? They said
Um,
1 ohm. I suppose you're gonna 1 ohm. It's not going to be too bad.
yeah, I suppose.
So it looks like it's going to be a mouth to lunger.
Yeah.
Mr. Intense says. Mr. Intense says, why's the lion only got one eye? Tiger, sorry.
Been in a bite, that's what.
Yeah.
Has it only got one eye?
That's eye claw,
I
doesn't it?
don't know, but
God,
trying to look at that drip tip. I mean, if it's going to be mouth to lung, it looks like it's got fairly big.
Because it's new out, export. That's why.
Yes.
So
Showing where vaping is going.
two different flavors to meet. Two different flavors to meet all your vaping needs, eh?
What? 2 different flavors. Oh.
It's 2 different flavors to meet.
Oh, replaceable cartridge, replaceable coil. So I'm guessing, does it come with a pre-fill pod that you can use in you can use coils and a pod?
Yeah.
Replaceable cartridge. Oh, I see. So that whole section will come off and. Oh yeah.
So is that what they're saying? You can have it as either pre-fill, you can have it as a pod or without a pod. Do you know what I mean? You can either swap it over and use whichever you prefer.
Yeah.
I'm guessing. I don't know.
Either way, I don't think I'll be rushing out and getting that.
No, I don't think it's something for me either.
No. And that is it for shinies. Like I said, there's not a lot at the moment because I think they're on their.
Yeah, they're coming up to New Year, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're coming up to their New Year bit. So yeah, they are going to be. Not releasing stuff. There'll be stuff that, like say, Expo. Yeah, Graham, I'll be saying they'll be selling pre-fill in supermarkets. The thing is, I don't mind. Like I did the review of that Feelum Air. It is it's a pod. You throw it away. You vape it. It's a lot better than throwing that away, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
You're only throwing that away, aren't you?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That's what you're throwing that away, rather than the full lot, which is a lot better. You know.
Yeah, and AVC saying I will give that a wide pass, thanks.
Yeah, definitely. It's not a mass market.
No.
Do you know what I mean?
I mean, pods have got their place, but I mean, for most of us here, pods aren't our bag at all.
Yeah. They do have a place because, like I say, I use them. Use that. I use my car. Oh, little thing about that. If you've got a Caliburn G, I don't know if anybody else has had this problem. I went to change my coil, and it was stuck. It was stuck in the. I couldn't get it out. Pulled it, and then the middle came out, and the metal bit was still stuck in there. So if you do have that problem with it, you can unclip that black piece. Do you know the black one at the top there?
Yeah.
So you can unclip it. So don't buy. I've ordered some new pods. I've ordered some new pods up, which I didn't realise.
The Caliburn A2, it's gone back to like the original Caliburn, where it's sealed pods. So like, you can chuck the whole thing away.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Come on. Do you know what? Right? I'm not being funny at all, but in chat tonight, I'm not. Do you know what I mean? I like you coming in, Urban, all that lot, but when you start going off, Cheats is doing the same thing. It just distracts on what I'm doing because I'm watching chat as well as seeing what's going on here. And I can't multitask because I'm a Yorkshireman and I'm a male. You know what I mean? So I can't concentrate on what's going on in chat and then seeing what you're putting in chat. So, just turn it down. I say I don't mind just, having a little bit of banter and that lot, but after a while it just gets a bit over the top and no one wants to fucking put all in then. Do you know what I mean? So, just... Hey-ho. So if you do want to just clip it off, it clips off. There's 2 little tags there that you can pull off at the side, and it just unplugs, and then you can take your middle bit out and put it back together, and you can put your coil back in again. But I'm guessing it's because it fired in my pocket, and it burnt the coil out.
I've got a new shiny coming.
You have?
Hopefully. No, it won't be. Well, it might be Tuesday. It might be Tuesday. I've got the Pioneer for You V200 coming, which is like Benny said to me the other week. It's got the new Yeehee chip in it. So I said I was interested in buying the G Class 2 that's coming up.
Yes.
But Benny said it's got the same chip, so it's cheaper.
Don't believe me. Don't fucking believe all that.
I've got it.
Where'd you get it? It's shit.
I put my money on.
Definitely getting blamed now.
I've got to put my money into your judgment, but no, it's probably worth a go. And it's on sale at the moment on eSig1 for £39. I think that's what I bought it for. Let me just have a look because I want to make sure I get this right. I have it on here.
No, it's the version 1. Is that one?
Yeah, so it's £39.19. So that's on eSig1. So if you fancy checking it out, that's how much it is on eSig1. Pretty good deal.
It is. A little, but that's a nice segue into that, Josh. We have got a couple of bargains for you. Do go out and check out our sponsor, which is Hip Hop Juice. He has got a sale on at the moment, so if you want a what is it? What's the Wato for Squonker? You can get that for 33. But he has got this one. We'll bring him up. Oh, did you pick one up? I'll have to talk to you about that and see what it's like. Do you want to bring them up there, Steve?
Yeah. Oh, Hippity Hop Juice website. Got the Vape Dead Rabbit 3 for
$17.39. So do go out and support him. Do go over and check him out. Hip Hop Juice. You can't use a code. I did try. You can't use a code on it, unfortunately. But you can use a code on other things. We have got a code which is... We've got 2 codes because I keep messing it up. You can put N.U.V.S 10 for 10% off, or you can use Benny 10 for 10% off. They both apparently work, but they don't work on this because it is in a sale. So, and it is a cheap price as it is £17.39.
Good RDI as well.
Yeah, so Steve's got 3 of them, 2 of them, 3 of them, whatever. My duck's got a mech coming from a what is it? Mexico. Very nice. So so that is one of them. If you do want to try that out,
I do not look at the Dead Rabbit fit.
I'll get one because I've had all of them so far.
I've got the V2. I've had the V1. Yeah, so yeah.
They're easy to build and wick on it. So
they always have been though. They always have been put your coil in, snip it at the base, and then Bob's your uncle. Wicking an RDA though is easy anyway. It's super dead simple.
And then the other one we've got from N.U.V. is the Geek Vape Solo.
It is, and this is, it was $19.99. I'm going to bring this up before. It was $19.99 just for the mod. They have now thrown the full kit in. So if you want a full kit of $19.99 for the Cerberus tank and the mod, and you're wanting a work beater, you can't beat that for 20 quid for the full kit.
Yeah, 20 quid, that's pretty good.
Yeah. So I don't think that's too bad. They did have a lot more in stock originally. I think they've sort of...
they've only got the green, black, orange, and gunmetal. That's what's put me off. It's just that I don't like the gold camo thing.
But the thing is, you can always get your from Mr. Hip Hop Juice. Hip Hop Juice you get from what is it from Jay Hooked on Funk? You can get his cover for it
Yeah.
if you do want
Has
to.
he got it back when
That's one I've got. I've got that one.
Yeah.
They're good mod, them. They're good mods.
I don't think that's a bad price for the full kit.
20 quid, no.
20 quid for the full kit.
How much is it normally? $36.99.
Yeah.
It's not bad. It's not a bad price at all.
Mm. 19 for the buggins.
Oh my god, we've got Troll King. We've got an argument about Troll Kings now. Jeez, we've got it all going on tonight. All going on. It's up to the mods when they want to knock everybody off. Like I say, I don't know. It's just knock it off. It's just getting on my tit ends, to be fair. I can't concentrate. It throws me right off my throw. Like I say, I'm just a Yorkshireman. I only have a small brain. Small brain, a fat ass.
You should come from my island.
I'm not coming anywhere near you, pal.
It's got smaller, got smaller brains.
Oh dear. Oh dear. So yeah, has anybody else got anything? Anybody getting anything new in? Anything else new in? I do fancy. People keep saying they do fancy the Pulse AR. I think that is a fantastic thing that they're doing. Is bringing out a cheaper version of the billet box.
It's not though.
Why isn't it?
I mean, you look at the price. It's about what, 70 quid for a piece of plastic.
Right.
You can get the 70-watt. Well, you can get the standard version of the SSK for roughly about the same price.
But that is a clone. That is a clone, though. That is a proper clone of it, isn't it? Yeah, but it's a clone. At least the billet box is not a clone. It is a clone, but not a clone. It is a clone because it's plastic.
That was 40.
That was a bargain. To be fair, that was. So yeah.
You got the Vape on. That's the same price. That's metal base as well.
What is it? What's the Cthulhu mods? They brought one out. That's metal. I think. What is it? Kieran's had one.
I mean, that's priced about 90. I think it is.
You can't get hold of them.
You can't even get the bridge either. A lot of it's been sold out.
Yeah, for the love of Yorkshire pudding. I had a Yorkshire pudding today, to be fair.
Love of Yorkshire pudding.
Yeah, but that's got to be freshly made. It's not that bloody frozen shit.
You got to have a freshly made Yorkshire pudding.
Yeah.
That frozen shit.
Kieran's saying that the Pulse AR and the Cthulhu AR are good. Build quality, the Cthulhu wins, yes, because it's obviously metal. But it doesn't take a 21700. That's the difference in it. Do you know what I mean? If they made it 21700, that would be definitely a lot better.
Yep.
So, yeah, and then we're just getting, I can't remember, someone said it's a really good one from, what is it?
Mexico.
From Mexico.
Mexico.
So, yeah, I didn't even know Mexico did. The people of Mexico did them. To be fair.
No. I do like the look of the steampunk stuff. You know, they see all these like fancy steampunk stuff knocking around. I never pay the price for them though. Never pay the price.
Exactly.
But you know, I do like the look of them. They look pretty nice. I have a store down here called Steampunks, and they've all got all the steampunky stuff.
All right, yeah.
Like around the shop, looks really nice.
Yeah, there's some, like say, when you go into a vape shop, do you look at what it looks like when you go in? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because
it looks like a pile of shit. You're not going to trust the man behind
no,
the counter.
I don't mean that. I know obviously if it's a pile of shit, you're not going to go. You know what I mean? If you walk in and it looks shit, you're going to say. But like there's one in a couple in Bradford which is called Cloud Summit or E-Cloud or something. It's called. It's just all white. It's just
That sounds a little bit like what do you call it? My and Cheeky Smokes. That's similar, all white.
Yeah, it just looks. It looks
too clinical.
Yeah, clinical. There,
yeah, bit labby.
Yeah, exactly. It just looks like it's a lab. Do you know? It just don't look inviting. Do you know? Like when you walk in, like when you see Danny's, you see what's that?
Now pick up for Liberty. If he wants to fight,
got
if he
on.
wants to-
All right. There we go. So yeah, who's liking Batman? Who liking Iron Man? There we go. Why is
Oh,
one?
to tell you the truth, the only reason I got this song because it was 10 quid from Sainsbury's. So
to be honest with you, like Iron Man and Batman, the two very similar characters.
yeah.
If you think about it,
And both rich.
they're both rich. They've both lost their parents. They've gone through similar stuff. So yeah, I'd say the two of them are equal. I mean, Iron Man can blow Batman's brains out with all the.
But is one of them a master detective?
And one of the yeah. If he could, if Iron Man can find Batman,
Yeah, he's a master detective.
yeah.
Yeah, I just think that sometimes when you walk past a vape shop and you think, or you see a vape shop, some of them look too out there, and some of them you think, yeah, it's a bit,
Yeah.
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 Centaurus, is that what you've got? The Centaurus squonk?
Yeah.
What are
do
you
like-
thinking
I
of
do
that?
like-
What
do like
do
the
you
look
think
of
of
it.
that?
I'm not.
Other than you didn't get a fucking bottle with it.
Yeah. But I'm not overly keen on the RDA, but I think the actual mod's all right. It's easy enough to like the squonking and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm not keen on the RDA. So I think eventually, once I've finished doing the review, I think I'll end up putting a different RDA on top. But
Put one of your many dead rabbits on it.
yeah, I don't know, it's a single. Only
Are you
single
up-
coil in there, but
Are you having the problem with the squonker bottle falling out?
I haven't had it fall out yet. But I haven't had any issues with it yet. But no, I
Because
don't
a lot
think
of people are having a problem with the squonker bottle actually physically falling out because it's on that front face in it, and it's quite easy to clip out.
Yeah, because you only have to give it a bit of a. Well, you can't because I'm holding it down. You can't fucking see that, but yeah, it's quite easy just to knock that and for it to pop out. So I like the idea of it where you can literally just pop that out and put a storage one in if you want to use this as a dripper rather than a squonk. But I'm not, like I said, I'm not keen on the RDA. It's a bit.
And what do you think of the what is it one with Tofo one, James?
Not a lot, really. I've hardly used it. It's just been left on my computer desk.
All right, fair enough then. So what do you buy it for then?
Cheap at the time.
It's a paperweight.
It was cheap at the time, and yeah, it ended up being a paperweight.
Tim saying, where did you get the Pac-Man figures from?
The what?
The
Pac-Man figures behind you?
Pac-Man.
Oh, these. I won them when I was away, down in Yarmouth. Our
So
machine.
there you go. So he got them on a machine, one of these 10 pence ones where you put your money in and grab us.
No, it's not one of them. It's one of those where you had to collect the cards type of thing, and then you took tokens and all that.
Cloud Chuck is saying the drop dead RDA is that thing was fantastic. Absolutely fantastic.
See, the drop dead was the collaboration between Hell Vape and to make Dead Rabbit and the drop, wasn't it?
Wasn't
To
it?
make
Wasn't
Drop
it
Dead.
two reviewers? Wasn't it? Obviously, Billy Heathen was the Dead
and
Rabbit,
TVC.
and TVC. Yeah.
But they'd already got the drop and they'd already got the Dead Rabbit, and they brought them both together to make the drop.
I think was it Dovepo that made the drop?
Jizzub.
Was it Dovepo?
Did you?
I don't know if Digiflavor made it or did what is it? Tofo make it?
I'm
Or
gonna
Hell
have to-
Vape.
I'm-
Hell
I'm
Vape. I don't know.
I'm gonna have to Google that now. It's gonna annoy the fuck out of me.
I'm sure it's Digiflavor.
But I did manage to I don't know what it is. I did get up a drop solo, which I'm going to start using because if you didn't watch the mixing show this week, I got a
Focus.
Digiflavor.
Digiflavor.
Yeah.
If you did, I got a mystery box from Chefs and they screwed me over.
Right.
All right.
So go
did you
watch
get
it.
shit juices.
I got steak.
Steak.
Fucking steak, mate. Yeah, I got steak and yam.
Oh, jeez.
I asked for a what is it? So if you want to see a little bit of a my face of total disappointment of what I got, go and have a watch at mixing show. Because like I say, I got they sent me steak out, and they sent me yam. So all I needed then was some gravy, and I've got a fucking full dinner, haven't I? And some vegetables. Do you know what I mean? Fucking pile of shit for 20 quid.
Nice.
The Yacht Vape Claymore is good squonk idea. Terrible if it's not going to be used as squonk, though. All right. So, squonk works slightly different. It's a press and hold for 5 second kind of bottles that are right to see. It was L-Vape that did the drop.
Drop dead they made, yeah.
So, LJ, are you all right, my friend?
Doing
Hope you are
McCutcheon.
well. We haven't
name
seen
I
you
haven't seen.
around. It's a thing.
Name I haven't seen in a while. Hope you're well, mate.
Right. It's not a press. Do you find that it's not a press and an instant juice on the Cerberus? Do you know, like press it? There's a bit of a delay.
Yeah, there is you have to really, like I said, almost press and hold, wait for it to
Fill up and then.
fill up. So, but
Yeah, Herb saying the drop, the go. I love the drop dead. Didn't try the drop, but
Yeah, I've got the drop solo.
I've got the original drop solo, but I haven't got the new one.
Well, that's when they did because he designed the airflow, didn't he? That, the honeycomb.
yes,
That's what the big thing was about it. That it was the honeycomb airflow. So that was the first time you'd seen that, which totally changed things. It's a bit like the what is it? Wasn't it? A bit like the Velocity deck that came out.
Yeah.
Might talk about Velocity deck at some point because I used to listen to podcasts with the designer of the Velocity deck.
I mean, the postless deck was really, really, really influential, wasn't it? Because as soon as it came out, everyone started using it, and then it's in everything now, pretty much.
Yeah.
If you look at an RDAs especially, they're all postless decks. Pretty much.
So, right, we are coming up to that time. We are going to go around and say our goodbyes. We will start with JP.
Thanks, Benny. Thanks for having me on the show. I've been enjoying it. People in chat, you all been stars, even though we have been a little bit of trouble going on. Don't forget to check out the shows throughout the week. Like you say, you got Steve and CJ for tomorrow night for the laid back, and you got Benny for the mixing show as well on Wednesday, as well as a couple of radio shows throughout the week on the 510 on Mixcloud. So please check it out, and I'll pass it on to CJ.
Thank you very much, James. Yes, as JP's just said there, join us, me, Ian, and Steve on the Layback Vape Show, 7 p.m. Do we have a? Yes, we do have a guest.
Yes.
It's Mr. Anderson.
Yes.
Mr. Anderson.
Yes, of N.U.V.S. Am I getting that right?
Yeah.
Yep. So he'll be coming on. That should be a really good laugh. He's a great guy as well. I'm sure he'll be taking the mickey out of me having a Mac, but yeah, I'm all prepared. So yes, to join us there, and we'll see you same time, same place next week. Steve.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, like the guys said, yeah, check out tomorrow night with the Lightback Vape Show. We're looking forward to having Mr. Anderson on. You can see Benny again tomorrow night. Well, you can hear him tomorrow night on his radio show. Me Tuesday night on the Rock Show, and then that'll be it till next week. So thanks everyone for joining us tonight. It's been a good chat. Thank you guys. I'll pass that to Benny.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, everybody, for joining us. You will see us again here next week at the same time, same place. You can check out all the rest of the lads, except from James. You can check them out on Layback Vape Show tomorrow night at 7 o'clock with his guest, Mr. Anderson. Also, go over to Late Night Vape Show. They're just about to show. I think Bill's not there this week, but I think they've got Net Reality on there. So go over and check them out. Do come and check me out on Wednesday night on the Mixing Show. And if you fancy a bit of music from the 70s, the 80s and the 90s, come and join me tomorrow night over on the 510 Radio over on Mixcloud. If you want a little bit of listen to some music, we've got a few bits on going on there. We've got a bit of Blondie, we've got a bit of Meatloaf, got a few bits tomorrow night. So thank you everybody for joining us. Thank you very much, James, for being back tonight. It's absolutely brilliant. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, everybody, and we'll see you again next week, same time, same place. Good night.
Bye for now.
Bye-bye.
Where's the bloody outro? There we go.